Also tonight, the CDC says the Omicron stealth variant BA.2 is now the dominant strain in the U.S., accounting for more than half of infections.
And now mask mandates are effectively over in Georgia's public schools. Within the last couple of hours, Governor Kemp signed a bill into law allowing parents to opt their children out of mask requirements. Our Joe Ripley was on hand for the signing of the law and joins us now from the Capitol. Joe, what are you hearing from parents on this?
You know, parents are really divided on this new law. Governor Kemp argues that this actually gives more control back to parents, but some parents I spoke with opposed to this new law argue that it might have been too soon to sign it.
We got it done.
The Unmasked Georgia Students Act is now officially law. It allows parents to opt their kids out of mask mandates at public schools.
Today, as we continue to safely move out of the pandemic, we are taking another important step to make sure our students are not the victims of those who continue to play pandemic politics.
Governor Kemp signed the measure, flanked by the lieutenant governor, state school superintendent, a host of other lawmakers, parents, and kids who supported the bill.
The number one way to mitigate the suffering some children have experienced is by allowing parents to be parents and for them to ultimately decide what is best for their child.
Mask mandates have divided lawmakers.
I think it's ceremonial. I don't think it's needed. I think it's just another overstep into that process because we've got to trust local governments to make that decision for all of the students in the classroom, not because a few parents want to make it a political issue.
And not all parents are on board either. Shay Ivy Williams has 2 kids in the Clayton County school system.
I'm just hoping that this act isn't premature.
Clayton County has one of the lowest full vaccination rates in metro Atlanta at just 46%. But Clayton is below the 5% transmission rate threshold set by the World Health Organization. Clayton County schools, the only district to still have a mask mandate in the metro, said it would comply with the new law. Ivy Williams says despite the favorable numbers, she and her kids will continue to wear masks.
Whether a student's wearing a mask or not, that's not a reason to ridicule them. That's not a reason to pick on them or pressure them into doing one or the other.
And the Unmasked Georgia Students Act goes into effect immediately with the stroke of the governor's pen. The ban on mask mandates in Georgia public schools runs until 2027. Of course, the governor could override that ban on mask mandates in public schools should another public health emergency arise.